Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for stepping into my sagacious space. This is going to be a quick and general reading for the week of April 21st to the 27th. Now, I do see here that we do start you guys off with this energy of it could be conflict, it could be competition, it could be rivalry. This is also like many people trying to pursue the same goal. So sometimes this could also represent keeping up with the Joneses, that kind of energy. But it's like you have people that you are dealing with. You could be running into some kind of problem that needs a solution, or you could just be dealing with a situation here that's competition, but I'm seeing here that this week may be conflict, competition, battles is what I'm getting. So I'm trying to figure out what that is here, but this is a quick and general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So within this conflict here, and the Six of Cups is what I'm getting, is that maybe something from the past or a person from the past actually has a resolution for you that can help with this competition or this rivalry, this need to get to the top here. So it's like you're trying to climb the ladder, trying to expand yourself, and it could be life lessons from the past. This card typically represents like reminiscing, nostalgia, but what I'm getting here is maybe entering a more childlike energy, or you could be dealing with a child within this competition here. So yes, so it could just be having to enter your inner childlike energy. Maybe you're having to relax, take a step back. Maybe you're having to let go of something and really allowing yourself. What I think about is what's coming to me right now is like climbing a tree. It's like when you were a child, you had the energy, you had the strength, you had the courage and bravery to actually climb up the tree. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, is like sometimes maybe you're having to step into that energy of that childness that was courageous. You did have the abilities. Maybe you think back to the past and you're thinking, you know what, when I was a kid or when I was a teenager, I was able to do this and that. And I was, maybe you had the fire and drive to achieve things that others were achieving. So you could be in this position where you're trying to reach back into the past and get that old person that you once were, and bring that person back out in order to achieve this this goal here, this mission that is trying to take place with the Five of Wands. I am showing a guidance here of, again, like with the Page of Pentacles, this also represents maybe like a sporty person, someone who's in sports, someone who's athletic. Maybe you work out, maybe you take care of your health and well-being, that kind of energy. This does also represent home foundation, finances. It could be saving. You could be in a position where you're having to take a step back and think about how you are using your money, ways that you can save, ways that you can build up your future. But this does represent messages as well. So you could be receiving some kind of message as well. But this person is grounded, analytical. They're good and hardworking. This person is ready to get down and dirty, get the job done, get the work done. And so I am showing here that, maybe that is the person that you once were. Maybe you were a person in your childhood where you did do a lot of outdoor activities. You were very active. And that's like the energy that I'm getting here, is just reminiscing back on that kind of energy that helped you get through battles and conflicts back then. And maybe that's the kind of life lessons that you're needing to put back in today, like during this time. I am showing here the Five of Swords, which to me it boils down to being a lose-lose card, because you win, but at what cost? Or you lose and you run off sad or whatever. But to me, this represents the opportunity to assess where you are at in life and really think about the battles and conflicts and rivalries that you are taking on. Is it worth it? At what cost? If you win these battles, at what cost, at whose expense, is what I'm getting. So this is guiding you to really get grounded and think about, the battles that you are taking on. Who is it going to hurt? Is it worth it? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Are you going to get hurt in the process? So it's urging you to take the time to question those kind of, those kind of things, because, with this card here, it's a lose-lose. You may win, but at what cost? So there is some roadblocks here during this week. I do show here there is also transition taking place though. Transition. So, you could be starting a new cycle. And, that's exactly what we see here is a cycle moving forward. So you could be, so again, it's like you can say, goodbye to an old person and really dig deep into the person that maybe you once were and bring that back out. Bring that to a rebirth. It's death and rebirth. So it's like maybe that is the energy that you are having to bring out back into this world. It does seem here that, you go from the Page of Pentacles, which is, from basically starting from the bottom up, you're having to assess ways to now move forward with a savings, financial boost, things of that nature. But then it's like you sit here with the King of Pentacles where you're now stabilized. You're, you have the finances in order with the King of Pentacles here. Maybe you've dealt with financial advisors, you've asked your questions, it's a transformation here. Or you could be dealing with someone or a situation where it is urging you to think about the future. Yeah, it's like, I'm just really getting like past, future. So it's like maybe pay attention to your dreams also during this time. Because there could be messages there for you as well. Like you could be getting messages from maybe like a spirit guide, maybe a loved one who represented this kind of King of Pentacles energy, where they're able to sit and give you lessons, like life lessons on how to move forward. That could be for some of you guys out there, but it does seem here that the goal is getting stabilized and it's getting you ready for that kind of transition. It does seem here you do have an oracle. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So again, I'm really sensing like maybe you have angel guides or loved ones that have crossed over, and they are really putting a hand on you. Maybe this is a person who is actually trying to support you through this transition that is coming, through this rebirth that could be happening. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and thanks for stopping by.